You two seem real buddy-buddy lately.
What?
The two of you are together all the time. We were wondering why you suddenly become so close.
Well, see, you weren't supposed to really notice that. Does it seem that way?
And that's how it went, Benny Yuri? Something wrong?
No! Just because we seem close doesn't mean we're...
You're seeing things. Too bad there isn't a doctor I can send you to.
The way he said that. One day, while we're cleaning and moving some things around, Karasuba speaks to me in a mocking tone, like he always does. It's nothing out of the ordinary.
I didn't say anything had changed. Then again, maybe Hikage has. The guy softened up a lot.
Oh no. You're playing with fire there. I noticed that recently, but apparently so did everyone else.
Yay! Happy! Glad we're all good pals and stuff, but don't take it too far, please. I don't want to have to fight him for you. He seems like the type that'll play dirty.
Well, you could just concede defeat now. Haha, Karasuba. Very funny.
Play dirty? Look who's talking.
You're the only one I can hear.
Hikage scoffs and walks into another room.
What a spoil sport. Why can't you be a little more playful?
Playful. He didn't react at all when Karasuba pointed out that we're close. It must mean he doesn't really care.
I have to go tidy up my room.
Oh, same. Give me a hand once you finish up in your room, will you? It's a total disaster.
Fine, fine. I'll be there as soon as I'm finished.
Yahoo! What a gentleman you are, Kageha. I'll call you Master Kageha just for today.
You won't get anywhere with flattery.
The two of them walk up the stairs to their rooms. They're gonna have a war meeting. About the situation. I don't have that much in my room, so it's not going to take me that long. What should I do? Maybe I'll go organize the bookshelf. There's a giant bookshelf in the living room. I drag a chair in front of it and start taking books down one at a time. The covers are somewhat damp to the touch. When I look inside, it's clear that they're all from a long time ago. Interesting. The sweet scent of old, worn paper wafts up from the weathered pages. If we're between life and death, who brought these books here? They weren't written here, were they? Good questions. As I continue to sort the books, a particularly old one with a lavish, artistic sort of binding catches my eye. Pale gold foil is scattered over the cover, giving it an elegant glow. It almost looks silken. It's a picture book. I wonder if it's a children's book or something. It's in English. But there isn't all that much text. I might be able to read it if I could find a dictionary. I'm inexplicably fascinated by it. Referencing a nearby dictionary now and then, I read through the English in the book. The story went like this. Ooh, hey! Wow, I love this art. The stained glass? Very pretty. Wow. I love it. Alright, hit me with that lore. Long ago, there were two butterflies with white wings. They were very close. They flew everywhere together. After flying together so often, they fell in love. But then, one day, a powerful storm comes and strikes the two lovers. Driving rain, raging gales. The two butterflies huddle together under some leaves, desperate to survive. But how could it be? One of them could not withstand the rain and died. The remaining butterfly weeps. It wept and wept and wept until it could weep no more. Drowning in a pond of its own tears, a passing traveler scoops it up and rescues it. The traveler asks the butterfly, "Why are you crying?" The butterfly replies, "I am sad because my other half is gone." The traveler then says, "Then come to Psychedelica." And it starts changing and getting black. Hello, Mr. Wizard Hat. That's a wizard's hat if I've ever seen one. Is this the storybook that Natsu was telling Aoi about when they were kids? If you follow this path, you will reach a paradise called Psychedelica. Those who have passed on gather and live there in harmony. If the one you desire is there, I want to see them again. If only I could see them again. The butterfly does not hesitate. It bids the traveler farewell and heads off to Psychedelica. Getting more corrupted as time passes. But the way is treacherous. Buffeted by strong winds, the butterfly is slammed to the ground many times. Its beautiful white wings become covered in mud. Everyone laughs at the now black butterfly. But the black butterfly does not give up. Morning, day, and night. It flutters along in search of Psychedelica. And so, time passes. The butterfly's body and spirit have become fatigued and it can move no longer. At last, the black butterfly can see it. The entrance to Psychedelica. Oh, don't stop there! It was just getting good! Wait, did they reunite? Aw, come on. Can't stop there. What a relief. Looks like it'll be a happy ending. It's awfully sad for a children's picture book, though. The next page is torn out. No! Who ruined the book? I won't know how things end for the butterflies. I'm glad me and Benny Yuri are like, no! Wait, I need to know. Is this your doing, sir?
What are you looking at? I thought you were organizing the bookshelf. You didn't get anywhere.
Oh, sorry. I got caught up in this book and ended up reading it.
I didn't know you read Western books. How unexpected.
It's just a picture book, though.
That explains it.
His attitude is a little irritating. But it looks like it's missing some pages. I don't know how the story ends. See? They're torn out. Hikage stands next to me and looks at the book. The sudden closing of the distance between us makes my heart leap, but I struggle not to react. He's so close to me! I was fine before, but after what Kurasaba said, I'm... Here, take a look. I can hardly hold myself together as I hand him the book. He takes it from me and pages through it.
Oh, this is...
Oh, you know it? Can you tell me what happens at the end?
It's not what you'd expect. But if you really want to know...
Hikage closes the book and starts speaking.
The black butterfly travels in search of its other half, the white butterfly. It flies day after day, all the while being laughed at by everyone else. When it finally collapses, that is when it finds the verdant paradise Psychedelica.
Right, that's how it goes. What happens next?
But then, the butterfly turns and returns down the path it came from.
It what?
The butterfly turns its back on paradise. When it collapsed, it was atop a pile of sand in the desert. As it lay there, dying, it opened its eyes and saw a mirage of the white butterfly. The black butterfly is happy at the sight of its lover, and so it dies alone in the desert. That's how it ends.
Oh. You mean the two of them never reunite?
Told you, didn't I? It's not the ending you were hoping for.
But what made the butterfly turn around after all of that? Did you read this when you were a child, Hikage?
I can't remember. I might have, a long time ago with someone else.
He falls silent, gazing at the cover.
What would you do if Psychedelica existed, Benny Yuri? If you could meet your departed loved ones there?
What? The departed. The people I thought I'd never be able to see again. If I could see them one more time, The echo of my words seems to dredge something up from deep within my memory. If only I could see them again. I'd want to do it. I don't understand why the black butterfly turned around in the end.
I do.
You do?
The path to Psychedelica was treacherous. The butterfly used to have white wings, but they became black over the course of its journey. It had become twisted into something uglier than it once was. Could you bear to show yourself to the departed in that state? You'd look totally different, and they might not even recognize you.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that.
If you were defiled and looked the part, your loved one might come to hate you. That's why the black butterfly turned away, despite how much it yearned for paradise.
Hikage, is something wrong with you? Hold on a second. That sounds off.
How so?
What about the white butterfly's feelings? There's nothing at all about that in the story.
How the white butterfly feels.
I don't get the complicated stuff, but if I were the white butterfly, I'd never hate someone because of that. I'd tell the others off for mocking it. Just like how the white butterfly served as hope for the black butterfly, I'm sure the black butterfly is precious to the white butterfly. Even if it looked different, the black butterfly is still a butterfly. The white butterfly would want to meet it no matter how it looked. Why am I getting so defensive?
That response isn't like you.
No? But it's strange that the black butterfly would flee from the illusion.
You're such a coward, I wouldn't expect that out of you. I see. You're actually a strong person.
Come again?
You believe in the white butterfly. You can believe in the hearts of those I cannot. You aren't fixated on the illusion and won't flee to the desert. You're much stronger than I am.
You're much stronger than I am. Hikage's words don't seem to have any hidden meaning. His honest, direct comment floods my cheeks with warmth.
You really should learn to doubt people a little bit, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little embarrassed. It's rare for him to give me a compliment.
I didn't know this book was even here. Where'd you find it?
I had nothing else to do, so I figured I'd wipe the moisture off the books and alphabetize them. This one didn't have a title anywhere, so it caught my eye.
Oh, right. I remember what it was called in Japanese. It's Psychedelica of the Black Butterfly.
Oh, really? That's an interesting title. Very catchy. I'm gonna chew on that for a bit. Hikage's eyes go wide and he stares at the book. What's with him? Did he see something strange? Hikage? What's wrong? Crossbow, you have horrible timing! Go back to cleaning!
Hot damn, I'm bushed. All this cleaning stuff isn't really my thing. I'm not used to it.
You should be cleaning up on a daily basis. It'll make your life easier.
Sure, I'll log that away. Hey, what are you two doing? Organizing the books?
Kagiha and Karasuba descend from the mezzanine and approach us.
No, we're not doing anything in particular.
Hikage? He turns away and disappears to the upper floor. I wonder if he remembered something he had forgotten.
Charming as ever.
Man. That book, so... Obviously the story of that book is tied into what's happening here as well. Is Hikage the black butterfly and Usagi's the white one? Like, did he spend his life trying to get to his sister? And then was like, maybe she didn't because she'd been here for a long time. She might have forgotten that was her brother. He might have taken it as rejection because he thought he had changed too much. And now he's like, well, I've got a new plan. Which I'm not sure if he wants to, like, destroy the world or what exactly his wish is now, but... I don't know. I gotta chew on that some more. A few days later, late in the night... Awake again. I'm thirsty. Having awoken from a shallow sleep, I head down to the kitchen for something to drink. Still half asleep, I rub my eyes as I walk across the living room. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot something unexpected. What's that? A leg hanging over the edge of the narrow sofa. I look up and see Hikage with his well-toned body, angular shoulders, and narrow face. Oh my! That's a well-toned leg over the shoulder of the sofa. Wait, Benny Yuri, what are you thinking? He's totally defenseless with that well-toned body within arm's reach. Oh gosh. Girl. He's just sleeping there, totally defenseless. Oh, that's the picture book from the other day. Did he fall asleep reading it? I stop and take a look at his face. He's usually quite aware of his surroundings, but there's no sign of him waking up. I guess even he has to sleep some of the time. Aw. He's like a little angel when he's asleep. Look at that boy. Wow. This is what Hikage looks like when he's asleep? Right? He normally frowns so much, I worry he's going to end up with a permanent wrinkle. But it looks like I was worried for nothing. I chuckle at my silly thought. His face is beautiful when he's asleep.
It's beautiful when he's awake.
He seemed so scary at first, but then he protected me from that monster. I wonder if the wound on his arm is better now. I've seen many sides of him since that day. I've talked to him a lot, and I feel closer than I did before. But what does he think of me? That's love, Benny Yuri. I repeat Usagi's words, but the emotion I feel now is more complex than before. It's sad, but sweet feeling. I have to keep it bottled up inside, but will it ever have a chance to bloom? I think I do have feelings for Hikage. I'm glad I decided to pick that as the thing that I said out loud in front of him. Oh no! I thought I woke him. Uh-oh. Having nightmares. His expression slowly twists in pain. It looks like he's hurting. Maybe he's having a bad dream? Hikage?
Don't go.
He cradles his head in his hands and repeats the same thing over and over. What's that he's saying?
No!
Hikage! I move to tap him on the shoulder and wake him, but he flies awake before I'm able. Oh, hey! Now he's doing that pose, finally! Hello! Have you awoken, sir?
Where am I?
Are you okay?
Why did my memory...
Okay, that's a new pose. Not a new pose, but a new expression in that pose. Man, Hikage really is showing different sides of himself.
Why?
Hikage? I'm completely perplexed by the situation. I've never seen him so agitated. Was he saying his memory has returned? Did you remember something, Hikage? You looked like you were in real pain.
Why?
What?
Why are you next to me?
Sorry. I was just walking by and I saw you. I can't tell him I was just staring at him while he slept.
Why do you always come near me?
Huh?
What reason do you have? It's fine if you're just near me. If you were harmless and just here to bug me, I wouldn't have even paid any attention to you. But, if I let you do whatever you want, you start to get uppity. You intrude on my space and start messing everything up.
Messing everything up? What's the matter with you?
Do you not realize it? I thought as much. You're always totally oblivious to the people you cause trouble for. You want to be closer to me. Your innocence ruins everything. You just waltz around doing whatever you want, with no thought for what impact it might have. You even pulled this book out!
What's the matter with him? What about the picture book? Did his memories come back because of the book? Is he confused? Hikage, please calm down. He might be agitated because his memories have come back. I reach out to touch his shoulder and help him calm down.
Don't touch me! Don't interfere with me.
His anger flaring, he glares at me. I can do nothing except stand in stunned silence. He's directly rejecting me. His eyes tell me not to move even a single step closer. I hesitate. Still, slowly reaches forward. I reach out and touch his shoulder. If something happened, I want you to tell me.
If that's what you want, then I will.
Huh? Whoa! Oh my gosh, and we're actually getting the master music too? That is an amazing picture, though. I'll say that. I like the composition a lot. I'll just say that. Buttons! He covers my mouth, preventing me from uttering another word. I try to twist away, but I can't escape his grip or his hard kiss. A cold, yet hot kiss. Whether an instant or an eternity has passed, I've lost all sensation. The heat on my lips vanishes. Whoa, hello.
You wanted to know me better. Are you happy now?
Hikage. Why?
You wanted to know me, didn't you? Now I've shown you. Oh, right. You didn't think I was the type who would take a woman by force. You should reconsider your opinions. You knew nothing about me and just came up with that image in your head.
I'm completely speechless at how coldly he speaks. I don't know whether I should cry or be angry. My thoughts and emotions are a jumble. I freeze up entirely.
What's wrong? You're not going to resist. Ah, I see. You were only pretending you wanted to resist. If you want it, I can give you even more. I'll bless you with what you desire. But in exchange, stay away from me. If you want attention, go to Kurosaba or Kaguya.
Ooh, good. Nicely done, girl. Nicely done. Proud of you. I break of his hold and slap him across the cheek. I didn't get close to you just because I wanted attention. I wanted to know more about you. I wanted to be closer to you. Why would you do this?
Beniuri.
My hand stings from the slap. But even more than that, my heart hurts. And now it's raining even harder.
You confuse me.
Huh?
You are the cruel one.
He really did me that way, didn't he? Can't believe that. Oof, well that escalated in a hurry. From that point on, we stopped talking to each other. The end. We start to pair up with the others instead of each other when we go out to explore the manor. From that day on, we are unable to find any more shards of the kaleidoscope. This only deepens the widening chasm between us. Interesting. We can't find any shards. We can't escape the manor. And we can't reconcile with one another. Dark clouds gather in our hearts with no end in sight. Wow.